I gotta make sure you a human and not a
Oh
webcam.
God. I look like a webcam? Oh Lord.
No, but I mean, hold on. We have some paid questions. All right, that wasn't to you. Hitmaker said Queen Latifah. That wasn't to you. And age don't mean a thing. The sage. Age don't mean a thing, child. All right, is your name Leah?
It's Lee.
Lee. Oh, Lee.
Yes.
Lee, where you calling me from, baby?
I am calling from Beaverton, Oregon. Just right outside of Portland, Oregon.
Okay, Oregon. How old are
Mm.
you?
I'm 42.
42. What you do for a living?
I work for a nonprofit doing family services for Black families, and then
Okay.
I podcast on the side.
Okay. Leah, Oregon, 42, nonprofit.
Yes.
What's your zodiac sign?
I am a Sag, a December Sag, not the crazy ones.
Crazy ones are November?
Hmm.
Okay.
My
Do
best
you have
friends
any
don't kill me.
you have any kids?
I do. I have three. One is out the house and grown, and I have two in the home, boys, 15 and 8.
How old is your one out the house?
23 this year.
23. Are they all by the same man?
Yes.
Yes. He ever married?
Yes.
When did y'all get divorced?
We got divorced about 3 years ago, separated a year before that.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah.
let's do it. Oh, what
Oh
are you talking
gosh.
about for a nonprofit? We got Lee, Oregon, 42, Sagittarius, works for a nonprofit, mom to three kids by her ex-husband. She is divorced. What kind of man you looking
Yes.
for, girl?
Ooh, you know, I'm I'm picky, but I'm super indecisive. I have a type, but I don't. I do love me a chocolate man, but I am open to all shades. I like someone who's adventurous, ambitious, um, has an idea about their goals and a plan to reach them. Financially comfortable, secure, not doesn't no requirement, but just good with their own money. I want someone that I can envision having authority over my children. So, like, if you enter my life and we're going there, I expect that you'll be a positive, a positive male role model. You don't have to be their dad; they have one. But if I can't see you, you know, having authority, then it's a no go automatically. But yeah,
If you can't see him having authority over your kids,
yeah, like if you're going to be in my children's life, I expect that you're going to be able to, you know, discipline within reason, be able to instruct, be able to guide, be able to be present and active in their lives. If I can't see that, then it's a no go.
okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers: cigarette smoking, any addictive habits when it comes to recreational drugs. um Deal breakers: if they're not a conversationalist, I'm super sapiosexual, so I enjoy conversations. If it's not there, if we're not able to engage in something interesting, it doesn't have to be super intellectual or high educational level, but just able to keep me engaged. Liars, cheaters,
Okay. Should
the
he look a
usual.
certain should he look a certain way?
um I'm 5'2", so anybody like 5'6" or taller. Pretty much
Okay.
everybody's taller than me, so it doesn't matter. I love black men, scared of pink meat, so there's that.
They're scared of, oh, no white men.
It's just not, I'm not attracted. I love black men, so.
Okay. Okay. You're in Oregon though, right?
Say it again.
You're in Oregon, right?
And we are 6% of the state, but I don't have any trouble being around black people. I spend every day around black folks, so yeah.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
went to school in Alabama. My family's, my daddy's side's from Louisiana. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay, fair enough. All right. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Um, Not necessarily, just comfortable and able to take care of their own. Like if you make 50,000, but you're able to manage your bills and still save and have a recreation, life outside of work, then I'm good with that.
All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I joined the backstage when I was at the grocery store, so I'm trying to see if this will
You
work.
got good
Okay.
light, so I've been very happy
Okay.
about that.
Okay. I'm a
Okay.
little I'm a little fluffy, you know what I'm saying? I got skinny legs, but
No, you actually look
Well,
small to me.
well, thank you. I'm petite, but you know.
Okay. So we got Lee, Oregon, 42, Sagittarius, nonprofit mom to 3 kids by her ex-husband. When was your
Yes.
last relationship?
I would consider my last relationship my husband. I've chatted with, engaged with, talked to a few people, but we never really established anything serious.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Uh, it's been a little bit of time, but one, two, three, four, fifth. I don't know.
You don't gotta answer. Three flaws
Okay.
you have to work on.
I am super indecisive, which not in a toxic way, but just I'm a go with the flow kind of person. So sometimes I struggle with decision making. Um, I am super overly ambitious, so I can be busy at times. However, I found that if I like you enough, I will make time. So there's that, but I can be really busy. I do a lot of work. I Yeah, I mean, okay, I have flaws. I don't know. I'm not acting like I'm perfect. I don't want to say that. I can be sarcastic and critical sometimes. Not critical in a bad way, but I'm sarcastic. I have a dark sense of humor. Doesn't go over well with everybody.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am super nurturing, given my career field. I love taking care of people. I love to support. I really value other people around me feeling successful, so I like to support and help elevate the people around me. I would love a man to be vulnerable and be a leader, so I make space for that. I'm super fun and friendly, so like I love adventures. I love to live life and do fun things, so I'm kind of cool to be around, I guess.
Okay. All right. So we got Leah, Oregon, 42. What's the age range you want to date?
Ooh, I would go as low as 35 if they're mature. I prefer nothing less than 37, I guess. And maybe go up to 50 if they have a youthful spirit.
Okay. So let's do it. He doesn't have to be in Oregon?
No, actually, I prefer outside of Oregon. I love to travel, and our community is so small, it's hard to have privacy or no drama here. So I tend to steer away from Oregon folks. But
Okay.
I'm not opposed if they're here.
All right. We got some paid questions for you.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Okay. Well, we got two things. Kareem Bono said, a word of advice, go back to your husband.
Okay. Receive.
Why did you get divorced?
Um, honestly,
Hello? Ooh, Lee? I'm not sure if our internet went out
I'm
or, oh,
sorry.
there you go.
I was getting a phone call. My bad. I'm sorry. No. I won't say anything negative about my husband, my ex-husband, on the internet because he's still my child's father, and um, uh, it just wasn't a good relationship. We were kind of. It wasn't healthy.
Okay.
Um, yes, we grew apart as we got mature and older. We got together very young. It was a very long-term relationship. I met him when I was young, so we didn't know what we didn't know, and once we learned, we just grew apart.
Okay. Lee, Stillmatic Network,
Mhm.
with G Honda said, so a man coming to your situation has permission to discipline and punch your sons in the throat when they disrespect?
I don't whoop my kids, so I don't. I mean, if that's what you do with yours, that's on you. I'm a mandatory reporter, so there's that.
I know you can't see
Um,
it, but so people could know I'm not making the question up.
no, okay. When I say authority and discipline, um, before I engage with anybody or even introduce anybody to my kids, I'm gonna make sure that we're in alignment with how we raise children. So if it's anything that I see as a little bit extra, it probably wouldn't be a go anyway. So there's no punching or hitting of my children or any children of that matter.
Ooh,
But you do you,
child.
boo. You do you, boo. If that's what you do, just hopefully you ain't around no
Discipline and punch
mandatory
your sons in the
reporters.
throat when they disrespect. Ooh, child. Nah.
My kids are very well behaved. They don't get in trouble. So There's
Um,
that.
this one said, "Oh, this I could put the blue ones on stage."
Oh
It
yeah.
says, "You are busy. What time do you have for a man?"
Yeah, I am super busy. Like I said, when I feel like there's a deep enough connection, I do make time. I'm a scheduler, I'm a planner, so I like to make sure that we have things planned. I make time. I cook dinner. I come over for dinner. I will, we can sneak in some coffee dates and some lunch dates and some happy hours after work. I'm flexible. I just, we got to have a good connection for it to
Oh,
be worth it for me.
got you. All right, Lee. What's your name on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Sure, it is exactly how it looks. It's Lee Larie, Leighlarie.
Okay, this is a pretty picture.
Thanks. That
Okay,
was
Lee.
me.
You're gonna make the week's recap next week.
Oh God.
I
Okay.
look good at your pictures. I like it.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Here's Lee. Do you want to get married again?
Um, I'm not seeking it, but I'm open to it. If things naturally flow that way, I'm open to it.
Okay. So, fellas, her name on the app is Lee Lorray,
Larie.
Leig. Oh, I said it wrong?
Oh, it's okay. I was sorry to correct you. Yes, Lee Larie.
No, tell me if it's your name. You have the right to correct me. Lee Larie. Lee Larie, Leighlarie. It's actually spelled like she said right there. Perfect.
Hey.
All right, fellas, you
Oh,
can
okay.
shoot your shot.
The comments is the likes is coming in already, Kendra.
Yeah, I tell people it works.
I love it.
You can push the request in there, shot, shoot your shot. Oh, wait, what the hell? I got to see all this. Or you can scroll all the way down and push the heart of the star. This a what is all, girl? What you saying in this
I know
paragraph,
I
girl?
put a short paragraph at first, and then I was like, oh my God, I was getting some. Okay, so I struggle with the notifications of messages, and I was getting dogged out because there was like, you say you like communication, but you ain't responding. And I was like, I didn't get the notification. So I put like a little extra thing in there, like, here's my information just in case I don't respond right away. My bad. I'm trying.
I'm going to read this though. It says, since I have more characters, I'm a driven woman who loves to learn and strives for accomplishment. I am a strong leader, but yearn for someone to take on that role. I'm a nurturer at heart and find joy in other success as much as my own. I don't have energy or the capacity for BS. Will always choose my peace and sanity. It's too long, child. If y'all want to
Is
read it
it?
all, if it's go to her bio and read it, hit her up. Lee is spot right there on the Kendra G Singles dating app.
Yeah.
All right, girlfriend, I'm wishing you the
Thank you,
best,
boo.
girl.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, I want to ask you this question because I see this
Yes.
a lot. I hear this a lot before you go. Now, you left your marriage. It was your decision to leave your marriage, right?
Actually, it wasn't. I was willing to make it work and I wanted to try, and he opted not to.
Okay, well, never mind. I was going to ask you a question. It would be more prevalent if it was your decision, but it actually wasn't your decision. So you would have stayed in your marriage. Did he move on to somebody else?
He did quickly.
Did do you know her? Like, was he having an affair?
I can't answer that truthfully. I don't know. I have assumptions.
Okay, we'll leave it
Um,
at that. I forgot you did want to respect it. I'm trying.
yeah.
All right, I'm wishing you the best. Hit her up,
Thank you, boo.
fellas.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bye,
Bye.
baby. Um, where I was going to go with that question, but in her case, her marriage wasn't her decision. In the case of a woman's decision to leave her marriage for infidelity or for whatever reason, and I'm not here to tell you to stay with your husband, but what I see from the men a lot of men say this: make it work with your husband, make it work with your husband, and I hear that a lot in the comment section. And here's what I've learned, ladies, and these are the things this is information I've gotten from men. Sometimes men feel like, well, here's the deal. Men don't feel like they perfect. They know they're not perfect, but they feel like they're being the most perfect to you. So if there's a man who feels like, yeah, he might have messed up in some ways, but if he's providing for you in some way, he feels like, well, I'm doing more for you than the man you're just gonna leave me to have sex with. Like, he ain't gonna pay your bills, he ain't gonna show up for you. So what happens is they don't measure themselves against Mr. Perfect. They measure themselves of who's going to be the most perfect to you. And so I say this as a woman. See, I'm different. My spiritual peace of mind matters to me more than a man, right? But there's some women who I have friends who they don't care what they go through, they'll never be single. They're like, I don't care. I'll rather have this person and deal with what I go through opposed to being single. And it ain't even a judgment. I don't think one is right or wrong. I think these are questions you got to ask yourself. And I think what happens is, especially because of the internet, we're on this space and everybody's always giving advice. Advice is not one size fit all. You got to know you. Really, only you can answer the questions for you. You know how you feel. You know what you could deal with. You know what you could tolerate. Only you know this. Can't nobody else answer those questions. So, but I just thought of, because men are very logical and women are emotional. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.